Hello there, welcome to task 22. We're looking at chapter 4 today and having another go at using funny voices for the characters in the stories. Now, the way we know to use a funny voice is our speech punctuation. So we're looking out for the inverted commas that open the speech, the inverted commas that close the speech. And that way we know who's talking by looking at the name afterwards. So the start of this one is Dinking. And then all the way through this chapter, there's lots of different characters you meet. So have a listen to the different voices I use. Chapter 4, Hard to Believe.
I can't go to school,
Dinking told his mother the next morning.
We're all going to be attacked by Zombalians from outer space. They'll make us into Zombalians too.
That's nice, dear, smiled his mother. Dinking scowled.
You never believe me,
he said. Oh, I'd like to, Dink, she said. But you're always so hard to believe. Now, get ready for school. Dinking spent all day at school panicking about the girl. He was sure that he would go home and find that she had got his mother. When school finished, Dinking sprinted home. He was armed with an anti-zom bomb. It was really an egg with AZB written on it, but Dinking was sure it would splat any attacking Zombalian. The front door opened, and there was his mother, looking exactly like she'd had before he had gone to school.
Mum, you're okay. The Zombalians haven't got you,
said Dinking. Well, not that I know of, smiled his mother. Now, look who's come to see you. Molly, the girl from next door. There in the hallway stood Dinking's worst nightmare.
Hi, Dinking. My name's Molly. Shall we play ponies?
Dinking stared at Molly in terror.
I like boy bands and my doggy Princess Puppy Face,
Molly told him.
But mostly I like ponies. I'm 100% pony mad.
That's exactly what a Zombalian pretending to be a human girl would say, thought Dinking. Come and say hello to Mr. and Mrs. Coddle, said Mrs. Dings. Mr. and Mrs. Coddle were both plump and very smiley. You must be Duncan, said Mrs. Coddle. Dinkin, said Dinking.
Hi, Duncan,
said Mr. Coddle.
Dinking is a funny name,
said Molly.
Maybe on your planet,
muttered Dinking.
What?
said Molly sharply.
Nothing,
said Dinking.
Hey, let's play with Princess Puppy Face in the garden,
said Molly.
No way,
said Dinking. Oh, don't worry, Duncan. Molly doesn't bite, laughed Mr. Coddle. It was too much for Dinking, and he ran screaming up the stairs.
Yay, kiss chase,
giggled Molly, running after him. Dinking dived into the Fortress of Ultimate Protection, but the roof was lifted off.
Found you,
said Molly with glee. Dinking scrambled through the secret getaway tunnel, but Molly was too quick for him.
Kissy, kissy,
she squealed and puckered up her lips to kiss him. Molly was moving in on him and there was no way out, except escape route 707. Dinking worked out hundreds of escape routes, but 707 was his favourite. He opened the window and climbed onto the ledge.
Stop! What are you doing?
demanded Molly.
You'll never get me, Zombalian,
yelled Dinking, and he leapt out of the window. Now, there were loads of different voices in there. You've got Mr. Coddle, Mrs. Coddle, Molly, you've got Dinking, you've got Mrs. Dings. So today it's a little bit more complicated because there's lots more voices. So have a look. Make sure you're looking at the reporting clause here, said Molly, muttered Dinking, because that will tell you whose voice you need to use. Now, some of you will be highlighting all of the words that the people are saying first today, because that's nice new learning for you to work out what it is. And for those of you that are doing the confidence sheet, I just want to point out a couple of things. If you look through the text, there's some words like the girl that are in italics, what we call italics, the slanty writing. And coming through this one, there's a bit more here. That's exactly what a Zombalian pretending to be a human girl would say. Now, those you have to put a little bit more emphasis on. So that means say it with a bit more feeling, not just in your normal ordinary narrator voice. So here, look at this one. Back here, we've got no way out. You've got to do it there. And you've got to say, when Mr. Coddle's talking, don't worry, Duncan, Molly doesn't bite. with a bit more feeling. So those slanty words, have a look at those. Enjoy your speech today, making sure that you're saying the words with those funny voices, because tomorrow we're going to be having a go at writing some and making sure that the speech punctuation goes in correctly again. It's something that you need to learn for year 3, so we'll do a couple of days more on that so that you're super confident. Have fun.